Hello, this is Jimmy Young. For those of you who don't know me, I've been an independent trader, Forex mentor, and trading coach for the last 8 years. Prior to that, I was a bank trader for 20 years. I wanted to let you know about an upcoming free live webinar I'm doing. How a professional Forex bank trader can help you profit from the Forex market. I know what you're thinking. Can this webinar help me to be profitable? And that's a fair question. To answer you, I will first tell you a little bit about my trading experience, then talk very briefly about who should attend the webinar, and then I will quickly give you specifics about the webinar itself. Let me start by telling you I'm really into risk management, going way back to the 1980s. Steve Flanagan, executive director at JP Morgan, puts it this way: long before the world talked about risk management, Jimmy was all over the subject. In many ways, Jimmy was a pioneer on our spot FX desk, developing trading ideas and models. So right from the beginning, my main thing was all about risk management, and I developed my trading ideas, my trading models, from the point of view of managing risk, keeping risk as little as possible. By the 1990s, I had my method well developed, and Jeff Barry over at Treasurer, President of Hill Samuel Bank, he actually put it this way: Jimmy was a constant money maker, a sure winner. I got very good at what I did. Towards the tail end of my career, when I actually retired the first time, in the end of 1999, I was approached by Bank Julius Baer, a private Swiss bank, and I took a consulting assignment to analyze their trading desk, meet with their traders, and develop a plan for them to increase their profits and reduce their losses. So probably, as you can see here, you can probably conclude I do know what I'm doing when it comes to Forex trading. As far as who should attend this webinar, whether you're a beginner, an expert, somebody who likes to look at the charts and the technicals, a fundamental trader, someone who likes to trade signals, or scalp the market, or if you're a niche player, whether you like to take a lot of risk or you're more conservative, whether you're a senior or a young trader, whether you like trading more of a robot type of approach, MetaTrader 4 type of approach, and especially for you guys who just can't seem to get it right, a little frustrated, any of you and all of you would do okay taking this webinar. It would be to your benefit. Now, what will be covered? I'm going to cover money management. I think money management is really important. I think you'll find it very interesting, my unique perspective on money management. As I mentioned earlier, it has been the backbone of my trading style since the beginning, since 30 years ago. Charts and technical analysis for Forex is different than for stocks and other markets. I'll go into this during the webinar and explain to you what I mean by that. The news is key. Most traders ignore the news. Let me show you why you should not ignore the news. And I will get into this much more during the webinar. Okay, so here you see a chart. This happens to be the pound-dollar pair. And you can kind of see, if you take a close look at the chart, that the price action, the pound went down, pound-dollar pair went down, up. And if you look at the news events, you can see that they clearly define direction. Bad news for the pound, pound-dollar went down. Good news for the dollar, pound-dollar went down. Bad news for the dollar, pound-dollar went up. Good news for the pound, pound-dollar went up. Then if you look at it in August, it's all been about good news for the pound and the pound-dollar going up. So this is a big part of it. And I'll be showing you how the news can make you a better, more profitable trader in the webinar. Whether you're trading short-term, medium-term, or long-term, the news can be helpful and all, and I'll show you how. The final thing I'll be covering in the webinar is something bank traders talk about all day, every day. You'll have to come to the webinar to find out about that one now. So the webinar is going to consist of 2 parts. I'll kick it off with a 45-minute presentation. After that, I'll give you 45 minutes of my time to answer your questions. Only the first 100 to register will get to attend this free live webinar. So please register and avoid getting shut out. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you at the webinar.